Something we can do very well here in Albany is close the roads and have a race. So here is our hill climb. There seems to be bugger all scrutineering for these bikes, which is just fabulous. I've seen guys go up this hill, which is a timed race. It's not a race. Sorry, it's a time trial. But there's loads of this stuff that you know. Well, look at that. You've got a scrambler going up against a Triumph and a Ducati. I think that's an XS650. This ratty thing. There's all sorts. Kind of like the Kawasaki there, looking a bit rough. I don't know why I like the old rough bikes, but nevertheless, we do it very well. Oh wow, there we go. Even let women race. How progressive is that? And I will move forward when they go off, so you can see them go up the hill. They'll be waiting till the riders who went in front of them are gone before they can shoot up. If they do it in less than 40 seconds, they're disqualified. So they can't just hoon up. And they're supposed to be matched. They're both Triumphs into each other. Here we go. We're not going to watch them all. Just wanted to give you a little bit of a flavour. Like I say, you can see all sorts here. Wow, CX500 racing. Who'd have thought? Now, everybody likes Indians, I'd have thought. I probably like them less than most people. The idea of the big American V-twin is not something that normally appeals to me. But you'd have to be mental not to say this is absolutely stunning. And, well, it's the real deal. And I can't believe that you can walk down the street and see this, and it's going to go up the hill, it's going to race, you know. But apart from that, I see the guy, he comes down every Sunday and gets a coffee on it. And it's just parked right next to a Vincent, like, oh yeah, this is just a Vincent, you know. Oh, that's Paul Fry's Z that he's had since he was 18. Again, Naught Commando. It's just so many stunning bikes. I mean, it's just, it's not even that well attended, considering how fabulous these all are. And there we go, someone's got an X7, Suzuki X7, just next to a Ducati, and just such a variety of bikes here. I think it's just, you know, obviously you can probably tell that I am absolutely blown away and just in my element. You could have cleaned it. I'm joking. It's fabulous. The Tri-King, looking like a Morgan, but not being a Morgan, with its Motor Guzzi engine rather than its JAP engine. Still absolutely gorgeous and just wonderful. What's not to love about that? And then the old Norton right next to the brand new Motor Guzzi, all eligible for racing here in Albany. Why everyone isn't beating a path to here, I don't know. And you don't need a show pony. A lovely old CB 750. Fab. It's just fab. You know, what's not to love about that? Cheap one. I mean, obviously it's cheaper, but you know, it's realistic. It's realistic. Anyone could have a go at this realistically on all sorts of things. Number 31 there, who's just struggling to start, and I'm going to get out of his way. It's like a DT200. It's like a Yamaha DT200, something like that. Why not go up the hill in that? Oh. He needs a few more people to help him push. I'm not going to offer though, because today I'm filming. And I do want to hear it start. You might do. Is it working? Is it going? Come on. It's got no spark on that. Well. got to come back to this Motor Guzzi, because quite wrongly I said a couple of seconds ago there's the Norton next to a brand new Motor Guzzi. I just realised, I'm not ashamed to say I'm wrong. Quite clearly says 1972 on the back. It just looks that good, and it does. I think it's the colour of the new ones that are I've kind of passed it by, because I don't actually, not a huge fan of modern bikes wrestling in and pretending to be old bikes. I don't mind them around the roads, you know, when you see them, the new Triumphs and that kind of stuff, that's great, but this isn't an event for them. Now let's watch them come down the hill. So they go up to the top of the hill in their own time, and then when they're all at the top there, we let them all come back down. Here they go. Loving the sound of a two-stroke. I've got to turn around and have a look at this little Suzuki GT that you can hear ring-dinging behind you. I'm going to get up close to this guy. Isn't that beautiful? And his tacho and his speedo are taped up so that he can't... How you doing? So that he can't see how fast he's going. He's just got to work out in his own mind, he's gauging how fast he's going. Looking very original. Sounding beautiful. Quite clearly road registered. Here comes some more that probably aren't. No, not without a headlight or a brake light. Another Suzuki. Oh God, that smell. I wish this was in smell-o-vision. Wouldn't particularly want to smell this guy, but wow, what a bike. 666. What a badass. Love it. Another woman? Good for you, Doc. Oh, here we go. Triking's going. Going. Oh, 2 up. Good for you, buddy. Don't you wish that was your grandma? Lovely BSA there. Go in because I'll get run over. I think that's what's called a WLA, a Walla, military. Oh, look at that. Another lady, I think 754. Look at this triking, here we go. Not super old, like I say, I'm pretty sure it's a kit car, but it doesn't take from any of the fun of it. I've just got to look behind me before I cross this road. Where else would you see road registered road bikes going up against vintage sidecars with somebody's nana on the chair. Isn't that just a fabulous example of inclusivity and all that sort of stuff? Everyone banging on about, oh, women aren't allowed to race. Yes, they bloody are. Absolute load of... The most annoying thing that I ever hear is, oh, women should be allowed to race. Here are women and men racing together. Gender does not come into it. Not at this race. Not at any race I've ever been at either. So anytime someone tells you what a pioneer they are because they're 20 and they're female and they're racing, yeah, your nana was doing it way before you were born. And nobody cared. I want to watch this guy kick his Norton over because I used to have one. I didn't have it for very long because it was a pain in the backside to kick it over. There is an electronic starter that you can get for your Norton Commando. I couldn't afford one, but perhaps I could have done. But I found it quite hard to start. Oh, I was hoping he was going to start it for you. Show me up and say, look, I'm an old man and I can still start my Commando, but not quite. Not yet anyway. Maybe he will in a bit. Well, I'm sure he will. He's not going to get up the hill like that. Just going to walk along the display that's static here now. Obviously it's not always going to be static because you can see they've got numbers on. This bike attracted my attention last year. This is quite a rare. See, we've got a Hagon monocoque chassis. Obviously Hagon, the guys who normally make the shock absorbers, with Honda twin port motor, maybe out of the motocross bike. Might be an XBR 600, might be a XR or something like that. Yeah, it's got, looks like it used to have a electric start in there. Either way, the chassis is very rare, and like I say, I love the fact that just right next to it happens to be an absolutely immaculate Z900, and then a pre-loved Suzuki GT550. I just don't think it looks any worse. I just think it's as beautiful. They're not my bikes, obviously, but I love them all equally. Yeah, maybe not so much. Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? Oh, XS250. Chico, if you're watching my video, XS250, they can race. And then somebody going up in the sidecar. Why not? Oh, TS185. I'd heard tell that one of those once won this race. Oh no, sorry, not won this race. I heard tell that one of these once got the time trial ride, you know, got the time ride by a bloke who built my patio. Might be him, might not. I think I'm going to go and ask him. I was just saying to my wonderful wife who's next to me, I wonder how much of this is done on purpose for effect, but I've seen this bike for quite a few years now, and look, I think it's a wonderful, wonderful piece of art, but there's nothing hipster, pretentious or contrived about this. I think it's a fairly genuine expression of this chap's creativity. Not copied, just him and his mate doing their thing together, and well, they're doing it pretty bloody well. I think that's ace. Like I say, I've seen that racing at Collie, our local racetrack. I'm just going to take you over. This little orange thing's just caught my eye, mainly because I don't know what it is, and that's fairly rare. Well, okay. I'm a member of Rare and Unusual Motorbikes on the old Facebook page there, though I have to say I have never ever seen one of those. Wow. Wow. That is something else. I mean, they all are, but when I come across a bike I've never seen before, not even a picture of, and that's rare. Let's walk along the line. This guy's this is Margaret River Customs, I think, like that. I saw saw it advertised yesterday. AirTech bodywork. You see it says AirTech there on the side of the screen, and it's now I'm not going to promise that this is correct, but is it a Dickman CB750? I might be wrong, but I think he's basically doing something quite similar to me, in that he's taking a fairly, not overly run-of-the-mill. I don't mean to be dismissive about the CB750, and certainly not one with CR carbs on it, and you know, it's obviously pretty trick, but it's still basically a production bike that's made to look like the race bike. So hopefully he's got some reliability in there as well that you sometimes have to sacrifice with the race bike. Vincent Rapide. Wow, just wow. Suzuki GS there, plenty of guzzies. Now we're going over to the new bikes, but not really floating my boat, just not my thing. So that's where this is the end of my interest, and yeah, you know, they're all good. You know, there's the Kawasaki W 600, 800, I don't know, but yeah, this way's my way. Manx Norton there. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? What a stunning piece of engineering perfection. Wow. Now I love this Suzuki GS1000, I think it is. Love its patina and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot of people, when I'm making things, always say, you know, oh, what about making it bigger and stronger and firmer? Why don't you beef that up and beef that up and beef that up? Well, I think there's a guy here who might have done that, and as fun as this, I'm sure this is to ride, and I really don't wish to sound like I'm knocking his bike, but I think this is a little bit of overkill. These links here, you know, that's got to be carried up this hill. It's got to be carried around with him all day long, and realistically, having a really super strong link to the sidecar will really make any difference if it's, you know, held with a sort of fairly thinnish bit of metal at one end. I guess I'm just trying to say that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link. And a lot of people keep saying, oh, put some more links in or bigger links. No, it's about making sure that your weakest link is stronger. And like I say, look, it's road registered, surprising me a bit, but I can't see as that's not the sort of thing that I'd be turning out. There's a young rider.
Next year, mate.
Next year, yeah.
Been driving 1942 Harley Davidson model unit.
I'm coming across because these guys aren't going anywhere for a bit, and I was going to get some footage of Paul Fry going up.
And number 54 is taken on a 1950 North AS2.
Disappointed. It's 2005. I've got an 83, you know. I've got an 81. It would be 400.
Number 53 and 56.
Right.
53. That's Wayne Fletcher. Wayne's riding a 1954 Plant Tiger P100. And this is Stroll on 56. 94 Kawasaki Z1900. What? The next two bikes will be number 49 and 50. Number 49 is a beautiful 1973 T150 Triumph Driving, driven by even a more wonderful Rona Finnegan.
I think he's flirting with her.
And then of course we got Robin Jackson alongside. Robin is on a 72 Norton 750 Commando.